What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Yeah, welcome back to a place where you could be yourself, where I could be myself, where we can all be ourselves. Yes. Just think about it. If you're at a place where you can't be yourself, why are you doing that? Are you doing that because you see no way out, or are you doing that because you're putting up a front for society? There's a lot why people are not themselves, right? Others can't be themselves because if they are themselves, then everyone else will see all of their evilness, right? If they're themselves, everyone would be able to see how they've been manipulating everyone's thoughts, right? By causing confusion, right? By talking shit about somebody else so they could believe it, and then the word can go around, and that's how chaos and drama and unnecessary things are begin, by these karmic people, right? Like Mark Camarena, Anthony Marquez, and Freddie Marcos Ramirez, right? They create all this drama, all this chaos around town, around the city, around the community, with lies about a specific person, in this case, myself, right? False statements were created around the community so the community could see this person differently. But they should be feeling the consequences of not only messing with someone who hasn't done anything to them, but messing with someone who they didn't expect to have all this ancient knowledge and ancient wisdom and protection, right? Because everything that you guys were doing, you should be feeling it right about now, right? But guys, quick little moral of the story is that when you go through life doing you, when you stay focused, when you stay with love and peace in your heart, when you stay with compassion and empathy for others, everything will work out how it should work out, right? Don't let these people change your beautiful heart. Don't let these people change the person that you are, right? Those same people were hurt before, but what's different between them and someone like me is that they let whatever they went through take over their body. They allowed whatever they went through to make them dark, to make them evil, right? They allowed their past traumas to continue living within them. And they just reverted back to the world, right? Because they don't take accountability. They still think they're the victim, right? And they continuously create conflict, create illusion, commit crimes, change court documents, alter medical documents about someone else, right? That is a crime. Versus someone who's gone through 1,000,001 things, and they use that to empower them. They use that to change their life. They use that to empower others. They use that to better themselves. That's the difference, right? Between these karmic people and you know who. This is to get some overall energy, spirit. Thank you. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. Look how amazing it looks. The sun is shining. I smell like coconuts. Okay, fine. Let's read about it. Night of Earth. The Knight of Earth is someone who's organized, who's responsible. But see how she's holding that coin. Like, don't steal this from me. Don't steal what I've worked so hard on from me. Right? She's protecting what's hers. She's protecting her business. She's protecting her money. She's protecting her creativity. She's protecting herself from everyone who is trying to claim it as theirs, from anyone who is trying to diminish her efforts, to diminish her accomplishments, because she's the Knight of Earth for a reason, right? Earth, money, pentacles, coins, creative ideas, business ideas. She's worked on this idea through the 2 of Earth, 3 of Earth, 4 of Earth, 5 of Earth, etc. She got to the Knight of Earth. She built her foundation by herself, right? Like me, everything that I built it by myself, right? No one has sat there and helped me. I didn't expect anyone to help me either, because everything has always been within me. Even before I was spiritually awakened, I knew what I had in me, which is, you know, why I still did things. I built my foundation. I built my business. I built my brand. I built my music. I built my art. I built my YouTube channel. I built everything from the ground up with no one's help, right? Now you have all these karmic people trying to steal and trying, you know, to create lies and illusions about the person who created that idea, about the person who started that business, about the person who stayed authentic, who stayed themselves, regardless of who stopped talking to them, right? Regardless of who turned their back when they needed them, regardless of all the lies and illusions that were being created and being passed down the community, right? Because people don't have brains of themselves to think. She didn't give a fuck. She stayed authentic. She stayed herself because she knew that she was authentic, that everything she built was by herself. And she knew that if you steal something from someone, especially a divine being that's done all the work, continues to do the work, and has all this protection, she knew that eventually everything was going to be exposed. Excuse me. But enough, right? Let's read more about it. I'm like, my psychic abilities come through. It's just a natural gift, you know. It's a natural talent. When it's natural, when it's organic, you don't gotta copy nobody. That's why now you have all these karmic people, right? Like Mark Amarena, Anthony Marquez, and Freddie Marcos Ramirez struggling, facing the consequences of messing with an innocent person like me. Which is why you see what you're seeing with them right now. Knight of Earth. there's an awful lot to do. Better get organized first. So, you've reached a point where everything you've built has been by yourself. You've reached a point where you are your business. Excuse me. And you take care of that, right? You protect it how it should be protected. Think through your plans and make notes. Ask for the counsel of others who have experience in this situation. So there may be a situation that you're currently facing with your life, with your business, right? Regarding money, regarding finances. Maybe you've discovered that people have been stealing from you this whole time. And there's a lot that you need to look through, right? But have no fear. That's why I'm here. Once you have it all planned, then roll up your sleeves and get to work. There is no procrastination allowed when the Knight of Earth comes into your reading. So either you've taken the situation by your hands and you've done the tasks that need to be done, right? Are consciously doing things that are going to get you out of this situation, that are going to, provide you with an outlet out of that situation. And you're doing it. You're doing everything that needs to get done. And that's amazing. However, this card does always serve as a reminder that your guardian angels are standing by, waiting to help you. And remember, see how she's there? She's looking kind of like overprotective. She's looking overprotective of what's hers because she has found out all of the deceitfulness that has been going on around her back, right? All of the manipulation, all of the lies that has been going on behind her back. She's realized, right? Or he, remember, energy is fluid, that the people that she considered to be family, people she considered to be friends, people who were always coming up with blockages so she doesn't reach this level of success, so she doesn't pursue her happiness, so she doesn't pursue what her heart truly desires, had second motives as to why they were doing that, right? She realized that they were all dependent on her coins. Look at how she's looking at her coins, or his coin, remember? So she's protecting it now. She thought these people were there for her. She thought these people were empowering her. Meanwhile, she's not feeling herself in that place that she's at. But she stayed there, or he, remember, because these people were making her feel guilty for moving on. And that's what these people do, right? When they depend on you financially, when they depend on your energy, when they depend on you to be there, right? Just there, they won't want you to move forward. They will create lies, right? Don't be with this person. This person is this person is that. When really, you're everything that you're saying about this person. And the only reason you're saying that about this person is because you're jealous. And you're bitter, and you're angry, and you're malicious, and you're evil. Spirit, remove all these flies, please. Thank you. And that's what these karmic people do. Right, Anthony Marquez? You've been nothing but bitter and jealous and evil. Doing things behind someone else's back, right? Doing all these rituals, all these black magic, right? Working with someone else's family member who's also evil to help you keep this person hostage, to help you keep this person by your side when that person doesn't even want to be with you because you're sick and you're nasty and you're evil and you're a big bulldog bully with raccoon eyes. I cannot make... Thank you, Spirit. We have to be aware of how these people can control you. They have second motives as to why they don't want you to move to a new stage in your life. They have second motives as to why it is that they're not keeping you in the loop about things, as to why it is they keep on delaying court documents and continuously lying and continuously making lies, right? Severe lies about someone else's persona, because they're jealous and bitter and angry and evil. Right, Anthony Marquez? Right, Mark Camarena? Right, Freddie Marcos Ramirez? And because you couldn't stop this person, you wanted to continuously commit fraud, commit crimes, and stalk this person and see what they're doing, and delay important court notices when you were giving the chance to tell this person what the judge told you, and you didn't because you thought you were going to get away with it. And guess what? Yeah, you tell me what you think about what you're experiencing. Let's continue reading. However, this card is always serve as a reminder that your guardian angels are standing by waiting to help you, right? So if you need something, if you need some guidance, if you need this fly is just there, right? Like these people's energies, nasty, invading people's space, bugging. So if you're in need of any assistance, right, just know that the spiritual world, that God, that the universe, they're all working to help you. But they can't help you if you're not willing to help yourself, right? They can't help you if you're still hanging around the same karmic people that are causing all of this conflict and all of this chaos and all of this drama, right? They're not going to help you if you're not willing to help yourself. When you make decisions that shows that you're willing to help yourself out of this situation, when you decide to pack your bags and leave, when you cut off all communication from these people, that shows how committed you are. That shows the universe, it shows source, it shows the angels, it shows everyone that you really want to get out of this situation, that you understand what happened. And not only that you understand it, but that you're willing to make the changes that you need to make so you can get peace of mind back, so you can have your morals back, so you can have your integrity back. And that only happens when you take accountability and you accept things. We all make mistakes. But the difference between you is that you are willing to recognize that mistake, and you are willing to see what you did wrong so you can fix it and so you could move on with grace. And the difference between the other people is that they're so caught up in that hellhole that they built for themselves that there is no pardon. There is no mercy anymore. There is none of that. Their souls are empty. And they will not be fulfilling any type of life purpose. They will not be fulfilling anything anymore in this lifetime. And they deserve that. Mark Camarena, Anthony Marquez, and Freddie Marcos Ramirez. Because everything they've obtained has been through stealing, has been through manipulating, and working together to create conflict, working together to try and stop someone as divine as me. Girl, bye. That's what you're experiencing, You're a very loving, kind, and loyal friend. And the reason you are loyal, the reason you're kind is because you make decisions now, not only intellectually, but with your heart chakra open, to give you the ability to connect to your higher self while making these decisions, right? And that allows you to be a trustworthy friend. The truth cannot be hidden. No matter how much these people try and put dirt on it. That's why the person that always speaks the truth is just always remains with the truth, and you're able to see that. And you're able to see the truth coming out of their mouth when they speak. Not only because of what they speak, but because of what they do, how they live their life. Someone endlessly patient with a big heart and a great sense of humor. And I'm so grateful that I never lost my amazing heart, that I never lost my amazing emotions, that I never lost my laughter throughout this time. And that's what's killing them. That's what's making them even more bitter in the inside. Is that not only did I escape this whole situation clean and in one piece, and but they weren't able to do anything to me because I've been aware, because I've been working on myself. I've been sharing what I know with others. I've been doing the work. I've been speaking the truth, which is why you see the difference between me and them. A person who can accomplish amazing amounts of work in a short time and is able to take a styled project and get it moving. A supportive and completely trustworthy ally. So if you're going through something, right? Something like this, where you feel like this, you can consult with others that may have experienced that. So you don't have to feel alone, because you don't have to feel alone. Which is why I'm here, to show people how I overcame things, so they could incorporate that in their own life and overcome those same things. Angel message. Hold on, dear. Hold on there, dear one. We know you're ready and raring to go. So you're excited about taking this new adventure, this new journey, and that is amazing, right? You're excited even more because you've realized all the sneaky behavior that you had around you. You had to constantly be looking at your money, be looking behind your back, be looking, and still you couldn't even be yourself around them. Still you weren't happy. Still you were trying to help them out, even though they were stealing money from you, that they were creating lies behind your back. That shows your heart, but it shows how unstable and how unbalanced that is. And you've realized, right? Because the night doesn't get here by nothing. The night is almost by the king, right? One before the king. So the night is still, just fixing some last minute things. Emotionally, mentally, physically. He's accepted the situation, and he is aware of who was really the problem throughout this whole time. And now the knight is taking action. We know you're ready and raring to go, but there's the little matter of having a plan that needs to be addressed. This is not one of those situations where you jump in with both feet without fully understanding the big picture. You also need to be clear on the details. So cool your heels until you have everything figured out. And maybe that's something that you didn't do before, right? These people manipulated you to the point where you made a business decision that was going to keep you binded to them for an X amount of time. And you made that decision when you weren't aware, when you weren't aligned. You made that decision because what they presented you by you taking this offer, this business deal, this contract, it looked amazing. It looked great. They sold you a dream. But now you've learned from that. You've learned that every decision that you make should be intellectually and emotionally aligned so you can be able to make that decision. Because remember, when you just think with your head can be easily influenced by other people's manipulative tactics, by their lies, by their illusion. When you add your heart into that, it will block all of that other unnecessary energy. And you've realized that. That is amazing that you've realized that, so you know what you shouldn't repeat. Because remember, we don't repeat cycles. We don't go through the same thing. We should be learning from it and bettering ourselves. Yeah. So everything you're doing right now is more methodical, right? You're taking your time with planning. You already see what you got to do, where you need to get away from, who you need to stop talking to, and you've taken action on that, and that is amazing. Remember, don't let the stress and the chaos that they love to create to continuously keep you stuck on that cycle, keep you stuck, right? Continuously do what you got to do amongst all that chaos and drama, right? Because you already know that you need to get away from that toxic environment. Who wants to be living like this, where they're constantly looking over their pentacles because it may be stolen, because they're constantly looking for their stuff because it could be stolen, because they're constantly surrounded by all those karmic people that love to do malicious things, that love, that love to think that they have control of others. But no Mark Camarena, no Anthony Marquez, no Freddie Marcos Ramirez. Your plan did not work. Even though I gotta tell you, it was well planned out, right? You had all these connections in the justice system, right? In the car insurance, and the home insurance, the realtor, and the corrupt doctor, right? And the corrupt lawyer, and the corrupt judge. That it almost worked. But almost is not enough. So remember, guys, when you finally seen people for who they are, you finally see what they're made out of, and you finally see why it is that they were trying to keep you blocked from you talking to this person, from you moving to this place, from you doing anything that your heart truly desires. You will realize why. Because it benefited them to keep you where you were at. It benefited them to keep you confused. Right? Which is why they all ganged up on me when I figured out all their little traps and started speaking up and started dismantling them. because they wanted to continuously keep you stuck, to continuously keep you at a place where it was not benefiting you, because they needed your money, your pentacles, your coins. They needed to keep you in that stuck mentality so you can continuously provide for them, because they cannot take care of themselves. And Anthony Marquez and Freddie Marcos Ramirez and Mark Amarena are all feeling the consequences of that. They are not there mentally anymore, because they've spent this whole year in their own illusion that now they're just sick everywhere, physically, mentally, emotionally. No one wants that. Let's get some of the Akashic records, you know. Okay. Self-doubt. You're questioning yourself and unable to move forward. Don't let fear hold you back. You have the strength and power to see it through. Now is the time to break free from this limiting pattern. From this limiting pattern that these people fed into you and made you believe that it was real. Right? When they show you who they are, because they have, you take that and you break free from all the lies they have been keeping you stuck in, unable for you to grow and evolve. And then see it through. You don't always finish what you start and then talk badly to yourself because of it. Break the karmic pattern by seeing a project through to the end and then be proud of what you accomplished, right? So what you have figured out, what you have been enduring these last couple weeks, days, month, it's all so you can become aware of it, right? And whatever you have planned for the future, for yourself, so you could be at peace, so you could be in love, so you could be happy, so you can have a second chance at life, keep it to yourself, right? Plan accordingly, do what you got to do. Don't tell them anything, don't tell anyone anything. You should not be communicating with these karmic people. That's if you don't want to, catch the same karma they're going through with their energetic field, because everything that touches that will get sick just like them and will be in prison just like them. If you're excited about something and it makes you happy and it makes you feel love and peace and harmony just by even thinking about that, you go do that. Regardless of anything that is currently going on around you, stay focused on that plan. See it all the way through and do what you got to do to get there.